Oh, you still here? You ain't subscribed yet? Hit that button, my man. Hit that button to subscribe.
Shine. Get your shine on.
Get your shine on, shout it.
Yeah. So, hey, I put this on. I put it on everywhere. Booty cheeks, kneecaps, underarms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender one. It helped me sleep good. Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene.
Yeah.
Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating. It's light. It lasts all day. You don't got to use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt. So I needed something to get my skin back right because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm gonna get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, and look, you gotta shine on, everybody. Hey, look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jar too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
All natural ingredients.
Absolutely.
Yep. Where they can find it?
So you can find this at shinecareproducts.com. Let them know that we sent you. Use the code FMF20, get you a discount.
Got to.
Yo, what's up, FMF Mob? What's good, yo? Hey, I want to thank y'all for all the subscribers that we got. But we looking, man, we need more support. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Make sure you like the videos and keep showing us support. Y'all take care.
4, 3, 2, yeah, go and chill, yeah. Now watching this video, man, you ain't subscribed yet? Man, you got about 5 more seconds to go and subscribe. I'm finna show for this person right here, man. Hey, subscribe to this channel, man. We got work to do. All right, let's get back to it.
FMF Mob, what's good, y'all? Hey, they've been subscribing to us.
They've been subscribing,
Yo, we got a video with almost 10,000 views, man. Yo, but we ain't got that much subscribers. Y'all gotta make sure y'all subscribe to us, hit the comments, likes, all that stuff, man. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the FMF Mob right here. We got the finance, we got the mindset, we got the fitness, and we want to shout out the lab. This space is owned by James, and this guy, man, he opened up this spot to us. It's an amazing place, man. It got exposed brick. You can kind of look in there and see a little bit. Got the DJ equipment, everything you need to get your photograph needs, podcast, anything you can think of, man.
They parties spot,
Oh yeah, they do the parties too.
Recreational type spot. It's a great location right here in Richmond in the Churchill area for you to be able to come together, put your parties, assemble all that type of good stuff together, and just come and check it out. Plus, it's black owned.
Absolutely.
Yes, black owned. So support your people. We definitely, FMF, support the lab. We love the lab.
Yes. All right. Y'all take care. Upload this later on. We'll make sure we put all that stuff in the description. There you go. You got plugged in right there. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out.
Oh, you got the physical copy.
Yeah, the Jank fire too, yo. If you haven't gotten it already, I highly suggest it, yo. Like, it's a good book, man. I got the book version.
I was gonna say, if you matter of fact, that's what I do. You go on thesilencestore.com and use the code FMF. After this episode is over, you can get 50% off.
Ooh, there we go. FMF, let's go.
Anchor is a podcast platform that we are on. The FMF podcast is on and available to you right now. We have a goal with that one. We're trying to reach over 50 listeners. So if you're busy and you can't sit here and watch the video episodes, please go to Anchor and just check it out, and you can listen to us on the go.
Oh, you still here? You ain't subscribed yet? Hit that button, my man. Hit that button to subscribe.
Shine. Get your shine on.
Get your shine on, shout it.
Yeah. So, hey, I put this on. I put it on everywhere. Booty cheeks, kneecaps, underarms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender one. It helped me sleep good. Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene. Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating, it's light, it lasts all day, you don't gotta use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt. So I needed something to get my skin back right because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm gonna get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, hey look, you gotta shine on everybody. Hey look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jar too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
All natural ingredients.
Absolutely.
Yep. Where they can find it?
So you can find this at shinecareproducts.com. Let them know that we sent you. Use the code FMF20, get you a discount.
Got to.
Yo, what's up, FMF Mob? What's good, yo? Hey, I want to thank y'all for all the subscribers that we got. But we looking, man, we need more support. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Make sure you like the videos and keep showing us support. Y'all take care.
4, 3, 2, yeah, go and chill, yeah. Now watching this video, man, you ain't subscribed yet? Man, you got about 5 more seconds to go and subscribe. I'm finna finish up with this person right here, man. Hey, subscribe to this channel, man. We got work to do. All right, let's get back to it.
FMF Mob, what's good, y'all? Hey, they've been subscribing to us. Yo, we got a video with almost 10,000 views, man. Yo, but we ain't got that much subscribers. Y'all gotta make sure y'all subscribe to us, hit the comments, likes, all that stuff, man. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the FMF Mob right here.
Yes,
we got the finance, we got the mindset, we got the fitness, and we want to shout out the lab. This space is owned by James, and this guy, man, he opened up this spot to us. It's an amazing place, man. It got exposed brick. You can kind of look in there and see a little bit. Got the DJ equipment, everything you need to get your photograph needs, podcast, anything you can think of, man.
They parties in the zone too.
Oh yeah, they do the
Vendor
parties too.
spot, recreational type spot. It's a great location right here in Richmond in the Churchill area for you to be able to come together, put your parties, assemble all that type of good stuff together, and just come and check it out. Plus, it's black owned.
Absolutely.
Black owned. So support your people. We definitely, FMF, support the lab. We love the lab.
Yes. All right. Y'all take care. Upload this later on. We'll make sure we put all that stuff in the description. There you go. You got plugged in right there. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out.
Oh, you got the physical copy.
Yeah, the Jake fire too, yo. If you haven't done it already, I highly suggest it, yo. Like, it's a good book, man. I got the book version.
I was gonna say, if you matter of fact, that's what I do. You go on the silenstore.com and use the code FMF. After this episode is over, you can get 50% off.
Ooh, there we go. FMF, let's go.
Anchor is a podcast platform that we are on, the FMF podcast is on and available to you right now. We have a goal with that one. We're trying to reach over 50 listeners. So if you're busy and you can't sit here and watch the video episodes, please go to Anchor and just check it out, and you can listen to us on the go. Oh, you still here? You ain't subscribed yet? Hit that button, my man. Hit that button, subscribe.
Shine.
Get your shine on.
Get your shine on, shout it.
Yeah. So, hey, I put this on. I put it on everywhere. Booty cheeks, kneecaps, underarms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender ones. It helped me sleep good. Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene.
Yeah.
Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating. It's light. It lasts all day. You don't got to use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt. So I needed something to get my skin back right because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm gonna get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, hey look, you gotta shine on everybody. Hey look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jaw too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
Yo.
Yo.
What's going on, people?
Do it say.
See what happened?
Nah, my bad. I was muted for a second. My bad. I forgot to unmute the actual live.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I like G. Let's move on here. What's good, G? What's good?
Going on, people?
What's good, fellas? What's up, mob? Been a while, but we here. Life been life. Back with another episode. We got Teddy Man in the building today. What up, Teddy?
You already know the deal, man.
Yeah, the mascot of the mob mascot, the mob dog.
You know the deal.
Yeah. We got I'm gonna let G introduce him, but
first, we made it, but wait a second, we ain't even see if he in here. We'll get him in. He'll be in a minute. It's all good. Man, anyway, how y'all feeling, man? It's been a while. How y'all feeling today, man? I don't know if we should be saying is it welcome to the FMF podcast, welcome to the FMF network? I mean, what we saying now?
This is the podcast form of the network.
Yeah. So I was about to say network for a minute, but as y'all see, we have a lot of things growing when it comes to the FMF network now. So it's not just a podcast, which is the primary show on here. We got other shows coming up. It's been real. If y'all been watching us for the last at least a month and a half. You seen AIM? He been giving us a lot of knowledge when it comes to the morning time mindset. I can't just say Monday mindset, but it was mindset every day. It was a lot there, and I came almost every other day with the workout. So you see that we're being very versatile when it comes to our content on this channel, right? So that's why we call it the FMF Network now, man. So what's going on, man? How y'all been these last few weeks, man?
Busy.
Yeah, busy, but good. It's good to be busy, especially in the wintertime. Ain't nothing to do outside, so you might as well be grinding. But I'm good.
To be productive.
Yeah, productive. I can't complain, man. I can't complain. Been catching these NFL playoffs, watching basketball. We're gonna have to talk about some sports in a minute, But other than that,
because the Super Bowl was some shit.
I don't know why people were surprised at the Super Bowl. It went exactly how I thought it would go. Create some suspense in the first half, and then last second miracle. It's always like that with the chosen ones. So, but yeah, sorry, San Francisco, y'all trash.
They're not trash.
They trash. They ain't have to fire the defensive coordinator. I ain't gonna get into it right now. We're gonna talk about it Sunday. But yeah, I've been good, G. And I'm just glad to be back. Glad to be in front of the people and back in front of the mob, and ready to give them the gospel tonight on this beautiful Thursday, cold ass night.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Super Bowl eventually. I ain't get to watch it. I just know I saw who won, but I ain't get to watch it. So we'll talk about it on Sunday, man. We'll talk about it. I had to do some research.
Maybe if we fill up to a night, we'll talk about Usher and Alicia Keys tonight, and if it was
appropriate. That ain't nothing to talk about.
No, it is. She was violating,
But he said violating.
Yeah, she was out of pocket, man.
But
then again, we should have learned.
I ain't been much into it. So you got to enlighten us. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. But you have to let me and Trey know. I don't know, so we may have to talk about it.
It was just Usher was the headliner, right? And back in the day, he had a hit with Alicia Keys called "My Boo," so they performed or whatever, and it was.
Yeah, I remember that, John.
Yeah, it was a good performance, but it's just at the end of their song, there was a little, how dudes come up and give the back hug, man. I get it's a performance and everything, but she gave him the back hug with the little rock with it, and she was smiling. Had a chest shot.
Rock with it.
You know how you hug a girl and then from behind, and then
okay.
Yeah. She was just smiling kind of hard, and I know Swiss ain't take no offense to it, but we've learned over the years, do not leave your girl around Usher. He said it in the song. After tonight, don't leave your girl around me. And now, shout out to Usher. He got married I think the day after the Super Bowl, so there ain't no news.
Oh, he got married finally.
Yeah, he got married. I heard he got married. I think so.
I thought he'd been a player for a long time.
Yeah, true player for real. This is my nigga for real.
Usher gotta be in his what 40s now.
Yeah, he easily in his 40s, like mid 40s, easily.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm feeling it,
Is
bro.
it is it a is did he marry like a celebrity?
I have no idea. I didn't know he was getting planning on getting married. That's how surprising that news was to me.
Oh shoot! Congrats to him, then, man.
Yeah,
Congrats.
congrats, you know,
As the Jewish people would say, Mazel Tov, right?
Mazel Tov. Yeah, Mazel
Yeah,
Tov.
man. Yeah, you ain't know I was cultured like that, did you?
Everybody know Mazel Tov. G, come on, man.
Hey
Come on now.
man, you gave me some credit. Dang, you know
Nah, I
that.
got.
All right.
All right, my bad, G. That was good. That's the word of the day, Mazel Tov. We already got the vocabulary in there.
Exactly. All right. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And I know we on live late tonight, so we got a few topics for y'all. If y'all tuning in, just please, y'all coming through the building. Know the deal. Hit a like. Let us know in the comments where y'all from, where y'all residing at. We're looking at the analytics. We got people watching our podcast, this network, however you want to say it, from all over the world. So we come from United Kingdom. We got people up in India. We got Bangladesh. We got Africa. We got all types of people. So put in the comments if y'all watching. Let us know where y'all from and hit a like as y'all coming through the building. Let's go in and get into the first topic of this evening, this late evening. Let's see what we got today. Let me share this jump. All right, there we go.
That better not be Kevin Gates.
Why not? Big Brosy.
Oh, we still loading.
While we waiting, what's this pertaining to? You know, what's the first?
That delayed gratification you love to talk about.
Okay.
That I ain't heard about this yet.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go hear what he has to say. Let's see what he has to say. Y'all don't see it? My bad. Let's make sure y'all can
It's
see
up
me.
now. It's up
All
now.
right, my bad, people, my bad. All right, let's see what Mr. Gates got to say, and then you know how we do. We'll break it down. You know how we do out here. Let me go ahead and enlarge it a little bit more so we can. All right, let's see what he got to say, fellas. This is only about 30 seconds or so.
Called sexual transmutation. When I wake up with, they got something called morning wood. Men, I don't just grab a sock and shoot it in a sock. I take that energy from that and jump straight out the bed and put it into my workout, or put it into my music, or put it into something that's gonna make me greater. Like sex transmutation. You translate that sexual energy into your craft. Since I haven't been releasing, my recovery is like that. ASAP.
Damn.
Yeah.
If you keep a sock next to your bed for the morning, that's you a freaky ass nigga. I don't know.
That sounds
crazy.
quite normal. That sounds quite normal.
Oh yeah, when I was 13, yeah.
Now,
Did I spell it right? TR.
You missing the N, but we don't need it. We don't need. That's not
With an N, right?
N before the S. You good?
There you go. That's why it looked through a little while. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, big dog.
yes. So we brought up this discussion because I know we've talked a lot about just not shooting off, and y'all say a lot about this being your life force. But what about this? What about this being your life force, and how can you use this force for life? So this term, sexual transmutation, really, Gates, one of the main ones who coined this phrase or has made it popular. I also know that there was a chapter of this in the book Think and Grow Rich. So a lot of people have been hip to this. But question that I want to bring forth is, have you all experienced sexual transmutation? Have you done it intentionally? And what have you transmuted that energy into?
Can you give
I know he talked about it for like 30 seconds. What's the what would you say is a definition of transmutation so we can I guess better answer it
Right.
in
So
layman's terms, I guess.
yeah, so sexual transmutation is you we all talk we all have clearly stated about urges, desires, wanting to have sex. That's an instinct and basic instinct that we all have. But we also talk about discipline and not being what I would say a slave to sex. So sexual transmutation is the simple transference of the sexual energy into something else that is energy, put it somewhere else. So that's what sexual transmutation is.
Okay.
I'll start. I think when I first heard of this term, it was probably around the time I met y'all. Around the time I started coming out to the steps to work out with G and you all. And it was very interesting to me. But it's a practical thing. It's a practical thing. It's not something you can just think into existence. It's practical. It takes discipline. But one thing I noticed is that when I was first coming to steps, I was getting my ass kicked. You know, y'all seen some of the old videos. You know, I had the Gucci Mane belly and everything, and you know, I was just out there trying to keep up. But it took about a couple weeks to get into it. But I think shortly after I started working out there, you know, I noticed like the more I held in my semen and not releasing my life force, I just felt more energetic. You know, getting up was a lot easier. You didn't have that. I didn't have that lull, like, you know, getting out of bed feeling groggy, having to hit the snooze button. Like he said, you really are ready to just jump up and conquer the day. Um, my, you know, my position at work was just a sit down position where I'm behind the computer, but you know, usually I would feel myself getting tired like halfway through the day, right after lunch, you ready to take a nap because you starting to drift off a little bit, but that wasn't happening. That wasn't happening as I was going through this journey at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then, like, I want to say it was the third session of free session Sunday, where I felt like, yo, I just feel powerful right now. I like these push-ups, these squats, running up and down this garbage ass hill where you can fall down and bust your ass. Like, you know, it just started getting a little easier. Not to say like I was just breezing through the workouts. Still had to, you know, keep my breathing up and whatnot. Still had to take, you know, the longer breaks, even though G didn't want us taking the breaks. But you know, I just felt the workouts getting easier for me. I felt myself able to push myself more. Felt myself able to more consistently move at that rapid, you know, 45-second on, 10-second off pace. And I was just looking at in the thumbnail before we got on the live. I was like, dang, I was kind of jacked then. I need to get back to that. I need to get back to that because I saw and other people saw my body just changing, and it was like quick. It didn't take but like 2 months before
Right.
people were just like, yo, you can diesel. Like I put on a short sleeve shirt and they like, I mean, the short might be shrinking in the wash every time, but you know, they were like, damn, you can diesel out here, and it was a great feeling. It was a great feeling, but outside of that, it in my experience, it reduces like brain fog. Like you don't you just can think clearly. You think more clearly. Your ideas come to you easier. Your everyday tasks come to you easier. You don't have to like write it down as much or try to keep a note in your iPhone to remind yourself what you needed to do like 3 days ago. It just comes natural to you. I think it's something we should be teaching the younger guys because I'm speaking for myself. When I was like 12 or 13, when I started letting off, like, you know, it was Halle Berry, here I come, you know, goddamn often, bro. Often, bro. I'm not lying. Like it was like it was like addicting. Like, yo, this is a great feeling.
Right.
But it is very dopamine based. It kind of puts you into this mindset of needing instant gratification, needing everything quick. I think you know, especially in today's society, the way, you know, social media and all these other entities make people want things so quickly without having to work for it. I think if you could start with your a journey of sexual transmutation, as a young man, I think it can put you ahead of the curve with the crowd. And that's my spiel on it, real quick, from my experience with sexual transmutation. I don't get me wrong, I have my shortcomings. Like, we men, if we with the lady, and we doing the deed, we go get to that point. But sometimes, you get into these modes where you understand you're on this journey.
Hey,
You don't.
son, I didn't mean to break y'all. Hold on, real quick. Hey, yo, Corbin, welcome, boss. Hit mute on the live. You getting echo on
Mute on the live. Where's that at?
on you watching on TV?
Nah, I'm on my phone right now.
Oh, okay. My apologies. I'm trying to figure out where that echo coming from. Ain't there no more. All right.
No, it's happening when there's sound coming from Corbin's side. You might have to change your settings, your audio settings.
I don't hear it no more as much.
Yeah, he muted. Now he's not muted.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can
It's
hear
just
you. Feedback when we're speaking from your end, like a little static.
Oh, really? Do I need to log back out and log back in?
Let's see.
See, I don't know on the phone, but on our screen here, there's like a little volume button in the upper left hand corner of the live, and you can hit that to like mute
the live, and that's you.
Yeah, I don't know how it looks on the phone though.
I should have got on my. Can I do it on my laptop?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd probably be better. Yeah, jump back in on the laptop, bro. All right, so
damn. And
all right,
there
so
we go.
The last thing I was gonna say, what I was talking about, doing the deed with your girl. If when you're on this journey, if you're really, what's the word, disciplined with it. She might not understand because you know how girls get. If you don't get yours off, they're like, "Was there something wrong with me or something?" Like, no, you just gotta explain to them, like, "Yo, I'm not trying to let off that energy right now." So it's hard and it's a different mindset, but it's definitely beneficial in my experience. So that's my spiel on it. I know I just went like 10 minutes. So
you are good. What I want to clarify is that last part of your segment, that was more so the semen retention than the sexual transmutation. Sexual transmutation doesn't mean that you won't let off. It's just more, like you said, discipline. And I know I've been doing this recently. I'll go ahead and go into my spiel. I've been doing this recently where
but before you start, my bad. Doesn't sexual transmutation start with semen retention? I guess I was talking more so about semen retention, but my understanding was sexual transmutation starts with semen retention.
Yes, in a sense. So this is more so like channeling that sexual energy. Like I said, for me, the mentality is I don't want to be a slave to sex. I don't have to feel like I need to get off just because I get the urge. I don't want to be aroused at any time by anything, like all of these things come into play when it comes to sexual transmutation. Even if you do become aroused, what do you do with it? A lot of guys are still slaves to sex. Just because it's an attractive female, you got to talk to her. Just because there was some sexual tension, you got to go through with it. Just because them legs open, you got to go in. And so forth and so on. So sexual transmutation is more so acknowledging the energies that you possess. And when it's sexual, how do you react? How do you act? How do you act and react? What are you going to do with this? So it's more so being more decisive with what you're going to do with your sexual energy. That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I was explaining that a little bit when I talked about just working out, using that energy towards working out and getting more proficient with that.
One thing that we will uncover is that's like the main thing that we would use. That's like the main thing that we transmute the energy into, right? Like in that example of waking up, like we wake up with the morning wood. It's like not from a wet dream or like you don't even know, like you just wake up. Like that's honestly like every erection. I learned this along this journey or paid attention to this. Every erection is not sexual, right? Like it could just be healthy blood flow. So when you wake up with morning wood, for me, a lot of times it's not even a sexual thing. It's just that my body was functioning. It was doing what it's supposed to do while it was sleeping. It was regenerating, and everything's flowing. Well, with the blood flow, of course, you're gonna get your stiff one. So, but when we get that up, we start to think with the other head. So when you wake up and it's like, yo, I need to get this out, just to get this back down. No, you need to control that. That's just one instance. And the main thing that we usually transmute it into is the workout, because that's like one of the main things that you're going to do when you wake up in the peace and solace of your own place, or within that dark of the morning, if that's the time that you wake up, you know. What's up, Corbin?
Yo. Yeah, I can't get on my laptop for some reason.
Well, I actually like this lighting and stuff better than where you were.
Yeah, it's my kitchen.
It's still an echo, but it sounds more clear. And it really just sounds like all of the solutions I got probably won't be working for right now.
Do you,
Probably
do
just
you
got
have the
expensive
you
too.
don't have the YouTube up, do you?
You heard him, Kobe?
Oh, YouTube? Nah, I don't.
Do you have it
I
up?
didn't know you were talking to me. My fault.
You good?
Log in through YouTube.
Oh no, if you weren't on it, I was just trying to see one of the reasons why it's echoing. Sometimes if you have the YouTube up and you on your computer, it'll like go between both of them, but it's all good.
Yeah, I was trying to log in through my computer, but it was like email address and login.
You have a MacBook?
Yeah.
You have to log out and log back in. It did that to me like a month ago, and I couldn't get on the connect.
I got log out my phone.
Like your email.
Oh, my actual email.
Yeah.
But back on the topic, he makes sense. I just think that when something has already been known and it's been clouded for so long, from generation to generation, people think that it's profound that people find out that you can do this. I mean, there's a reason why our bodies, God made our bodies in the way He made them. I mean, that's why He said not to fornicate, not to do certain things, because there's always a reason behind it. Um, we generate a life form, so of course when you hold things in, of course it's going you know, transition to you being more productive when it comes to, working out, like he said, like Key said, work better, create more ideas, just overall productivity. That's the way our bodies were designed. That's why he said it. Not to fornicate, not to be playing with yourself, touching with yourself. Ain't supposed to be waiting till so you could be able to use those urges with your wife. They just said we're just in a world that been doing it wrong for so long that a few people come out of nowhere and say y'all should do this. It's so profound. So I mean, it's common sense, but it makes a lot of sense. We've all sinned in the spot of those juicy urges of what we call the vagina. We all have already done what we weren't supposed to do, but once we get back onto the right path and stop and see the the advantages of holding stuff in and transitioning it to positive things. I mean, it's dope to see that light. So I've tried it, and it's wonderful. I always try. I'm trying it now. It's always waking up and popping up, working in the morning, boom, getting stuff done, boom, boom, boom. So he right.
Question I have for you, right quick, G. Do you think this is kind of going back to older topics we talked about recently on lives? Do you think this lack of awareness of this, how it used to be, is why generations are slowly getting quote unquote softer?
Yeah, this is how it is. That's why uh, men are getting weaker and more sensitive. They're driven by emotions, more just they're lost. Is all the foundations of being productive as a man, being closer to God, is being pushed away because we're just so sexualized. Like, it's just how it is. Releasing that semen about you balls is just it's very vital. Like I said, that's why God made our bodies this way. He did it for a reason. He didn't just say it in there just to say it, like, oh, just don't do this for no reason. There's always a reason behind what he wants us to do. So if they keep on glorifying sexual nature right now, it just keeps going and going and going. It's going with each generation, it's going to get weaker and weaker and weaker. And we're not going to tell the difference between men and women eventually. Everybody's soft, sensitive, and feeling based society that we got right now.
I hope that's not the case. To where we just all look the same and shit.
I don't think that's the case, but I understand. I definitely understand. And I was talking about it earlier, Laura. It's like it is a more sensitive generation, um, and just in the workplace in general. Is why I was saying like women outwork men. And it's because a lot of men ain't even working. A lot of men ain't even working. They doing all of the bitching and complaining, and I don't want to do that. Meanwhile, the woman getting it done. And I'm like, yo, like you letting the woman outwork you in physical labor. Like I'm watching this happen, And then when you tell them something, you tell you like tighten up, bro. Then they want to act like you can come. You can't come at me. You're like you're not even willing to work. You're not gonna be able to beat me.
Yeah, what's up, Corbin? Thanks for coming in. I don't know how much you caught, but that won't necessary, Trey. That won't necessary. Like I said, I don't know how much you caught, but are you familiar with the term sexual transmutation, and do you have anything to add to this topic?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I gotta agree with people being soft these days. Like prime example today at work, the head tech. I work at an audio shop on Broad Street. It's called Auto Image. Like right up the street from the gym, Gold's Gym, Will Lawn. And the head tech was like, he got into it with the owner, and he was about to quit. I guess he was trying to quit, and the owner was trying to talk him out of quitting. And I mean, they go back and forth so much, man. Like, I'm the sales manager there, so I'm running the store, and people are coming in and whatnot, and they're over there talking for like 2 hours. I don't know what they're talking about, but I guess they're trying to work out the differences. But it's always, all the time, like full-blown conversations about not paying me right, this, that, and the third, and he's always bitching all the time. Like, I legit clock out at 6 o'clock. I work 10 to 6 Monday through Friday. He kept me in the store till like, I should have been like, bro, like, let me get out of here, man. I got stuff to do. But last Tuesday, I was in there till almost 9 o'clock talking to him. I almost fell asleep standing up. And it was just crazy. He's trying to figure out how much I get paid and all this. And like, I mean, I guess it doesn't really have anything to, I don't know, just bitching, man. Like, that's just soft. Like, I told him, I was like, look, if you feel like this isn't right for you, then you need to go do your own thing, man. Like, I know you've been here for a while. You know you can pretty much learn how to run a business, or you can do, I mean, you could probably open up your own business. If you feel like you're getting fucked over, like, find another job. Like, you're over here bitching to me, like, 24/7 about this, that, and the third. it's like, then you're talking. It's like, what? That's just, I don't know. It's just female shit. It's just like. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude on the podcast, but it's just like.
No, you good. No, that's a man's podcast.
I mean, you should make moves. If you're not happy, you should make moves. You should go do your own thing. You know, like, to me, it's just soft. Then you're trying to, add me on Snapchat and see how my life is. It's like, I didn't add you back because it's like, I don't want you sitting here pillow talking to the owner because me and the owner are cool. And then try and get me out the door. It's just like sneaky stuff, man. Like, to me, it's just dudes are soft, man. Like, I mean, I just, my ex from years ago, 2018, her husband calls me all the time on Facebook chat. Like, just randomly.
You said her husband called you?
Yeah, like randomly.
Amazing.
Just randomly, like, no, on Facebook chat. Like, he'll just randomly call me, like, I'm sorry, man, I butt dialed you. Like, but he just calls me. I'm like, come on, man. Like, you don't, there's no way that your phone's always in your back pocket and you're always butt dialing me. Like, I called him back the other day. I was like, what's up, man? He was like, oh yeah, my bad, I butt dialed you. I was like, all right, bro, have a good day. But this has been going on for years. Like, at one point, he was trying to hang out and play pool because I got a pool table over here at my house. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on with him and his wife, but that's my ex. Like, she's a blast from the past. That's like 2018 or whatever. I'm thinking, like, he's trying to get some inside information on, what she might be doing. I don't know what she's doing, but they got a kid together. I'm like, I'm not trying to hang out with you and play pool. Like, that's weird. My roommate, he's like, bro, why don't you just go out with him and chop it up, and he'll probably, buy you some food and some drinks. I'm like, I don't care about that. I feel like he's trying to get the inside scoop on what's going on with his wife. I'm just like, man, the craziest things happen to me. I don't know, but he was like being all soft about it. He's like, man, I gotta watch. I don't heal like I used to. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody's trying to fight you, man. Like, this girl is literally like an ex from the past. Like, I didn't moved on from that. I'm like, why would you say something like that?
Hold on, you talking about the ex that used to be at Gold's Gym?
No, not her. Some girl I dated back, like, way back in the day, like 2018.
I ain't forget you the lover boy, bro. You the lover boy.
I think all y'all are.
Says that, like, I don't heal like I used to. Like, if I run into you, I don't want any problems. I'm like, where did that come from? Like, bro, I don't even talk to your wife, man. Like, y'all are looking at my stuff. But yeah, dudes are, I mean, I guess that goes back to, like, dudes are soft, like, you vent to me about your job, the head tech. It's like, get another job. Then he's hitting me up, like, I don't know, man.
You saying that, like, that you got a problem, do something about it. Don't just sit around and complain about it.
Exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I can be a chronic complainer, like, for sure. I mean, it is in my personality, but
you're gonna do something about it.
I feel like I'm getting screwed over, because obviously I want the best, for myself and everyone around me. But
all right, question. So, how does that tie into the sexual transmutation? Would you say that the reaction of this sensitivity is because these guys are not transmuting their sexual energy?
Clearly, the new boyfriend ain't the new husband.
Oh yeah, I don't know what he's got going on, but unless he ain't hitting.
Yeah, that's an interesting.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. You ain't hitting.
He weird.
I can't hit it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's what you want, dog. Maybe that's what you want.
I don't know.
Cuckolding is a thing.
Yeah. Like, what's going on? I don't know. It's just weird to me, but.
He's like, show me how to do it, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Cuckolding is a thing.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe some guys are sexually frustrated in general, and they're not, I mean, to me, like, me and my boy talk about it, me and my good friend, Philip, like, the average guy really isn't really getting girls like that, so that could, they use that to, I don't know, watch porn, whatever, beat off and stuff. They don't take that energy and, like you guys said, like, I guess, to try and better themselves and do something that they really want to do with their life or whatever, or they have like a hobby or whatever, they don't transform that energy But some guys are just, I don't know. I feel because like the head tech at my job, I feel like he has a lot of frustration built up. He's just an unhappy person. So he tries to bring everybody down with him, but also he doesn't have a girl, and he doesn't. I mean, I'm not trying to talk about people, but he doesn't have a girl. He's working towards the house, so it's like he comes in there and he takes it out on everybody else. But then some days he's like good. He wants to be like my best friend. I'm like, I don't know. It's just weird. But
So I kind of got 2 points. Um, one of those points is where, question more so than a point, is when does this sexual transmutation take place? Like, when should guys be aware of it, and how can they trigger it? Because, as you said, Keys, it's a high spark of dopamine. It creates a brain fog. A lot of us who have, like, took matters into our own hands, you get that peak pleasure, that climax, and then, like, it's like a high. You want to keep chasing that high, and a lot of guys get addicted to it, get stuck on chasing that high, right? And then it's like, okay, when does the discernment come into play? When would a guy, or what would make a guy, or if you want to make it personal, when have you all, like, triggered that? Like, when did you stop and was like, yo, this shit is wasting my time? What, what I'm saying? What was it that caused you to transmute your sexual energy?
I'm gonna give my experience. It was one time where I realized that, you know, doing that so much made me more desensitized to like actual vagina. Like not that I ain't have no ED or nothing like that, but I just could not get there from being in some vagina. I just couldn't get there. I could go for hours. I felt like, oh, I just got my stamina up. I don't know what's wrong with me, but no, it was like a desensitization to like actually having intercourse, opposed to manually getting myself there.
Yeah.
True story.
True story. I appreciate you. Appreciate your honesty and your transparency. When have you guys experienced and noticed when you needed to transmute your sexual energy? G. Corbin.
I would say,
yeah, go ahead. I think I was
I don't
muted.
know if I had, I don't know. The closest thing I can say when I got closer to God, that's the only thing I can think of. It wasn't like, oh, I need to worry about some being with some female or something like that when it was having sex or something like that. It's just, I ain't had my mind on it. I think just as gotten closer to God, it just started just stopping. I don't know. But I never had like a break where I wake up today, like, I need to do this. It just gradually just happened. I ain't really had my mind on it.
So he's saying you redirected your focus from sex entirely.
I think he's saying his more so faith based.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't something I was really thinking about.
Mm-hmm. Good shit, good shit. See, that's the thing, man. Like, you hear it all the time growing up. Once you get it, you're gonna get hooked. That pussy got you hooked. You're gonna want it all the time, and like that's when I think the initial programming starts. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the OGs to, everybody's just like feeding you like, yo, sex is awesome, sex is bad, sex is awesome though, but sex is bad. And it's like, yo, what about sex? And that, like, in that sexual education realm, which we should always be educating ourselves on sex, but in that initiation of, like, there's sex is a possibility. You know what I'm saying? What is sex? And that initial learning, I think that we could do better with like talking about that or guiding that and steering that and instilling that in the younger minds because they the ones like start off like going crazy and then like it becomes normal, you know. So when it becoming normal, that's what I see as you would say is desensitizing the it's like cultivating that sensitivity because as we explained in our previous episodes about no fap and all of that as we explained in our previous episodes it's so many more side effects to constantly draining your life force, whether you're doing it by yourself or with a partner. Because let me tell you, sexual transmutation, when you do have sex and you're practicing sexual transmutation, the bond is stronger, the connection is stronger, it's more appreciated, it's a stronger life force, you know, because you're not just letting off and you're not just using another body for masturbation, because that's what this single sex more so is. It's like y'all just got the urge and y'all just want to get off versus creating a life or like having this connection with this person and appreciating the actual intimate act of sex. Like this is a wonderful thing, you know. So sexual transmutation, I wanted to make that point. And another point is going along with the sensitivity, as you said, Corbin, most like the average guy doesn't get as much as it's promoted. You know what I'm saying? Like as much as sex is promoted and as great as it is, not everybody is getting it, you know? So with that, like I'm gonna let y'all know, as all of us already know, I'm gonna let the viewers know, like you like women have a sixth sense when it comes to this. They could tell when you're not getting it, they could tell when you are getting it, they could tell if you just got it when you haven't had it, they can tell right? They could tell if it's like genuine, they could tell if you're taking matters into your own hands, they could tell all of that, and it has a different type of attraction for all of that. So if you're not getting it, this is one of the reasons why. It's because you're taking matters into your own hands. And if you're taking matters into your own hands, what do they need to be there for? They can sense that without even, it's a subconscious thing, without even like trying to. They could tell. Okay. So that's another reason for you not to take matters into your own hands. Not only that, but transmuting this energy. Because if you are, as I consider myself, a hypersexual, I love sex, right? I could talk about sex all day. I was one who could look at porn all day. I don't now because I've seen like it's the waste of a day. Like what the fuck did I get out of this day? Nothing. You know, like I'm a hypersexual though. I love sex. I could talk about sex. I learned about sex. Uh, I try different things with sex. Like I'm experimental. Like I love sex, right? I'm a hypersexual, but I can't focus on sex all the time. That is not productive. Sexual transmutation, though, since I'm a hypersexual, that means I have a high sexual energy. That means I have a high energy to put into something else. So it's been crazy to be able to do, like, just to sit back and see how much more I've done by transmuting this energy intentionally. Like, I've done it by just uh I've done it by just changing the focus. I've done it unintentionally for a long time, like just with discipline and discernment. Cool. But when I've done it intentionally, like I took this challenge for this month, this Black History Month now, and my challenge for this month was really just to really pay attention to myself, you know, so more than I normally do, like really getting in tune with self and like improving the areas that I truly want to improve in instead of just accepting some stuff. And that's one of the things I noticed was like, even though I'm not as sexual, I'm still a hypersexual. Like I still am there. So it's like, yo, now that I noticed that, what I'm gonna do with it? So it's just been very fascinating to see like how much more can get done with sexual transmutation, and it's been very interesting, and everything is on the up.
Yeah. And also, to add to what you were saying, Trey, about the women and their intuition in regards to, how men are, what doing with their sexual energy. It's a theory, I believe, with sexual transmutation. Like they also know they can tell when you're on this transmutation journey. Like they might notice you ain't had none in a while, but they can sense that it's with a purpose, and that in theory attracts women to you. They'll try to come at you and make you break that streak you got going on.
Who can take it?
Yeah, who make you break
take it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting. Very interesting.
Not that bad for a first topic. Not bad.
Yeah, definitely something we'll probably circle back to. It's all in the realm of no-fap sexual transmutation. Especially I'm learning about this about myself as I get older. Like your as a man, your penis is just as valuable as vagina. Like, and you're giving yourself to somebody is just as valuable as a woman giving herself to somebody. So
absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. Once you recognize your value, you won't be so willing to just give it away.
Yeah, that's good, man. Not bad for a first topic. See what's up to everybody on Rumble, YouTube, now on Instagram. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. It said, put some in the comments. Let us know where you watching us from. We're going to get to the next topic. Since we got a guest on here, we're going to go and get to a different topic this time.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, how?
You was thinking what I was thinking?
Yeah.
Very smart, man. But you know how I am, man. You know I'm always come up with something. So let's talk to one of the great men of today's day. He might be my new favorite sport. He may be my new favorite athlete right now. So let's go ahead and get on this. We might get canceled, but who cares? So, let's hear what this gentleman got to say, and then we'll talk about it. See what we got to say.
Let me ask you something. Are you gay? No, are you? Let me know. Are you gay?
Can I get an answer?
Well, no, I'm asking. This is a part of. Are you a gay man?
I'm an ally of the community.
Okay. If you had a son and he was like, you had a son, he was gay, you'd be like, oh man, you don't want a grandkid?
No problem with it.
Oh man, well, dude, you're a weak man, dude. You're part of the fucking problem. You elected Justin Trudeau. Like, when he sees the bank accounts, like you're fucking pathetic. And the fact that you have no backbone and has he shut down your country and seized bank accounts? You ask me some stupid shit like that, yourself. Move on, man.
That's the question, but I did want to ask also things you said about the trans community. You said this past October when they announced the Bud Light sponsorship that you'd go so hard on Bud Light in your next fight they'll have to accept me or denounce me when they know will know what they stand for.
This guy's like, nah, this Canadian's not that Canadian.
Are you still going to use your fight time to kind of speak on that?
Here's the thing about Bud Light. 10 years ago, to be trans was a mental illness, and now all of a sudden, people like you can weaseled your way in the world. You are an infection. You are the definition of weakness. Everything that is wrong with the world is because of you. And the best thing is the world's not buying it. The world's not buying your bullshit you're peddling. The world is not saying, you know what? You're right. Chicks have. The world's not saying that. The world's saying, no, there are two genders. I don't want my kids being taught about, who they could in school. I don't want my kids being taught about, their sexual preference. Like, dude, this guy is the enemy You want to look at the enemy to our world? It's that right there, asking these stupid questions.
Mic drop. God damn. Fuck Jay-Z. What's up? Ether his ass, you know.
All right, it's been in the news for a long time, and I ain't really get to see it until Keith sent me the clip. I was so happy. I ain't
Keith
never
in the
smiled so much
streets.
in my life to actually see somebody with with testosterone is actually a man who don't care about feelings and understanding what truth is. I was just so happy. I was so happy to see this, man. I see he ain't been canceled yet, so I did do the topic. He goes off on the alphabet clan. Was he wrong? Was it the wrong place? Is he being I'm gonna say it right? Is he being a bigot? Corbin might know what that means. Um, or is he just being disrespectful to people? What you think?
I don't even think he was going at the alphabet people. He was going at if there happens to be alphabet people participating in this, but he was going after the people that are like perpetuating it.
The
Like
promotion,
like
man.
promoting it.
It's
Like
the
the guy said,
promotion.
I'm an ally of the community, but he's not he didn't indicate that he was in that community. So why are you pushing for what they want and you don't even know what it is to be that or be in that community? And there is a you can't say there's not a socialistic social I don't know how they say the word, but a societal agenda. Like Bud Light tried that they tried it. They had like their overall value of the company went down tremendously. I do appreciate and I think there people are waking up, not being woke, but waking up and fighting against the bullshit. And I think what people are realizing and Sean Strickland mentioned it, people will defend anything, but when you start getting to the kids, people are protective of their kids. So when they like we talked about the parents uh exposing the literature that they're allowing in libraries now, like that's bullshit to put it in front of kids. And I said it before, children are sponges. They're ready to soak up whatever you put in front of them. If it's new, if they're not, if it creates curiosity, it's going to kill the cat. Like you can't say you're not grooming them if you put this in front of their face when they're under 7 years old and they're gonna wonder, hey, what is this? Like, oh, this is
Mhm.
this is the new thing. This is different. I want to be a part of this now, just because it's popular or being, you know, put up everywhere. They see flags and stuff everywhere. Oh, like, oh, I want to be with the in crowd. I want to be with the popular crowd. Let me go do that. And they don't even know what the fuck it is they're getting into. So yeah, I applaud them. I also appreciate, I'm not anti LGBTQ. Something it's cool. Y'all want to be who y'all be, but like like why do y'all get a flag? Why is the United States flag turned into a rainbow? I mean, not flags in general can fuck all flags, but like why is this important? What's important about this? What's important about all these different people? Like, okay, you're different, cool. Thumbs up. Get the fuck on. Nobody cares. Like, I'm living my life. I don't need to know about your life or your lifestyle. I forgot where I was going with that because I got mad and triggered, so I just lost my train of thought. And I had so much more to say. I got.
Do you believe what he said that
I know.
well,
Hold on, G.
so go ahead.
Before you say that, I said I want to appreciate Dana White, who's like the head of the UFC company, for backing him because they try to come at him next, and they was like, "Yo, the same reporter asked him a question like, do you keep you leave a long leash with your athletes?" And he was like, "A leash? Is he a dog? Am I a dog owner?" Like, and he just carried it like that, and didn't even fucking pay no attention to it. And he backed up. He said, "It's
Free
there's a
speech.
freedom of speech, um, amendment in the Constitution. So he said he's just speaking his mind. And what the fuck is wrong with that? But it doesn't seem like that nowadays, because if you speak against this, you're what's the word you said? G started with a B.
Bigot.
Bigot or whatever that is, or you just you're spewing hate speech, or homophobic or trans. Fuck these fucking words. Yeah. I just but what were you about to ask me? What were you about to ask me, G? Because I'm getting a little charged up.
This might be a little risky, but remember he said that that trans people 10 years ago it would have been a mental illness. Why do you think they changed it from mental illness to being so accepted now? 'Cause I believe he's right. I mean, I looked it up. It was considered a mental illness. Why they
Attached to
change
agenda.
it?
A lot of it seems like a lot of it seems of lack of mental stability. Like for somebody to be born a certain way and then say, "Oh, this was a mistake by God, and I have to mutilate myself now and create this abomination, put all these fake, like these unnatural hormones in my body so I can look like what I think." Now, what I know, what I think in my mind, my mental that I am, like it's definitely an aspect of mental instability. I can't. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that to diagnose anyone. But from like you said, G, like a decade ago, that's what I understood it to be, a mental instability. Like, what's the first thing when you hear these people talk about their struggles and whatnot? That the first thing they mention is their mental health. There's a reason why your mental health is fucked up, because something is not right up there for you to like. You're feeling like you're going through something because you're. Go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't
You said right there, it's a feeling. I think we talk about it on this podcast. A lot of people need therapy and the correct therapy.
And it's at some point it's going against God. I'm not religious. That's where it gets to me. Like, it's going against God. It's like people these same people will quote the Bible, but then again, now they're interpreting the Bible any way they want to say, oh yeah, God's talking about, gay people, bisexual people, transphobic people, and that's the way they interpret it. They just read what they want to read and hear what they want to hear, and it's kind of frustrating. Like if I was to start a heterosexual flag, a super straight flag, like I feel like that would get hate because I'm just trying to be opposite of them. But when does sexuality need advertising? I mean, not to say we don't advertise sexuality, but to people specific. Like, why do we need to know? Why do we need to be educated on this? When it's less than 0.1% of the population or 1% of the population that fits into these categories.
Well, I agree with sexual education, but same goes in the line with this. Is like I do stand on the firm belief that this is your choice, and I don't think everything needs to be accepted by everyone. So I'm going to redirect the question: is what do y'all think the agenda is? If there is an agenda, what is the agenda, and who is behind the agenda?
To weaken the heterosexual man, to weaken the strong masculine man, because it makes it easier. It makes it easier to control the population.
So it's about control.
It's about leverage. I think it's about leverage, because only the strong survive. And if they're weakening us, if they're making us more feminine, like it's going to be easy to overpower us from a physical standpoint.
And by us, what do you mean?
The general public, the normal population, the lower middle class and below.
Okay. So what would be the play then? What is what is the necessity of controlling population?
Because we already in a machine. We already in a machine just to keep it to further it. To further it.
Yeah, that's what what is it? Capitalism? Ain't that capitalism, the cog in the machine?
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm speaking very vaguely, and I don't have like we got into this like a while back when I was talking to when G was challenging me on some things, but
No, you all good.
like why is it in schools if there's no agenda?
No,
Why is it in schools?
I disagree with. I think I'm the one who sparked this uh conversation when I went in the library and I made the compilation of different books that were actually in the local library. Um, we didn't really talk about this until after that, you know. So I'm with you. I'm definitely against the promotion. I like you said, this is not hate speech. This is not against anyone who claims their own identity, but it's yours to claim. I don't have to agree with it. I don't have to accept it. I don't have to believe in it. I don't have to change my beliefs to adhere to yours for it to be an actuality for you. Like gay is not new. Gay is not a new thing. Gay has been around for I don't know how long. And if you look at history, history repeats. This is why history repeats, is because we get away from the history. It's why I always say go back to the source. Usually, you're right, Keith, in this line of misdirection, of wanting control, of wanting power. Uh, what was the quote? Said that, what was the quote, man? Said, change what happened when change what happened when the power of love overcomes the love of power. Like it's just like you just want to overshadow, overthrow, and all that stuff. And usually, when societies get to that level, it usually introduces homosexuality, and that usually is like the start of the decline of that civilization. You look at Rome and Greek and
Greece,
all of
yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? You look at their statues; they got the little peepees with the, you know what I'm saying? All of their all of their paintings and stuff goes into like super feminine guys, but they're in power positions. Like I see it, but I get I get called crazy when I point out stuff like that. That's why I be like, I'm not emphasizing. Like I know the only thing I control is me. So I don't like I can't be too affected by what you do, what you think, what you decide. And if history repeats and I see this and this is going in this lane, then I'm gonna make the proper adjustments so that I don't have to go through what history has already taught us, right? So n- make your money, but I ain't so focused on money because that usually is the control aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like money becomes the primary resource that is the center of this control. So all of this promotion is for what agenda? Because they're going to spend, So if we can get more of those, and hey, I'm gonna put this marketing together, all of that, because they're going to spend. Then whoever backs them is going to spend, and the more we can get them to spend, the more we control. So now you push a narrative, a false narrative that you don't whoever is marketing don't even believe in, right? But you're benefiting from it some type of way. That's why I'm like, I always go back to the source. I don't want to focus on distractions. You know what I'm saying? So go all the way back pertaining to the video. I do agree with the guy said. I do see how somebody would take it offensive. I do see how, like just because I see why AJ agrees with it wholeheartedly because of the way he said whatever he said. We say what we
a lot of people could say things in different ways and mean the same thing. You know, I had no problem with the video. I agree with it. I do not think that we should be promoting, like, it's to the point now where babies are being born and they like, what's the baby name? The baby got to choose. Like the baby got to choose his name. The baby got to choose its identity. The baby got to choose. We don't know if it's a boy or girl. Wait till they decide later on in life. And it's like, yo, like,
Is it
decision is
XX or
made.
XY? Goddamn. It's an
Decision is
XX or
made. You
XY.
know what I'm saying? Like we're going too far out of going far too far out our way to conform to certain ideologies when, like, we can all say truth is truth. Like there is only two genders, it's man and woman. Like anything in between that, what you want is on you. You choose that when you're eligible enough to choose that. So when you starting to explore your sexuality, and all of us has been in the school where you could tell, like, yeah, homeboy got his jacket tied around his waist, he a little bow legged, like, yeah, we see ones who be like, some of you might be with homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Don't stay in the bathroom with homeboy type shit, you know what I'm saying? But it was just like I ain't never have to discern you as a person. You know, like I even look at, because I be looking at classic films and documentaries and stuff. And back in the day, you could have, excuse me, you could have an ugly woman, right, who just looks mannish, but we knew it was a woman. It still knew it was a woman. At this point, it's like, is that an Adam's apple? I don't even
Yeah,
know. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
tricky. It's getting tricky out here.
I, I'm glad I'm in the position where I'm in.
What you think, Corbin?
Yes. You gotta unmute. Yeah, no, you put yourself back on mute. There you go.
Unmute. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of. I definitely don't agree with it, but you know, I was brought up in I guess a Christian household. I mean, I do go to church. I believe that man should be with woman,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, that's basically just what I believe in. I don't neglect anyone that likes what they like, but
Right.
it's not gonna stop me from liking what I like because I love women. I mean, I'll be straight up.
I love women, bro.
And that's I mean, it's a
Yes,
downfall of
Lord.
mine if I'm being honest with myself because I get so caught up with them or just waste. I'm not gonna say wasting time because I just get caught up with them and I lose track of my focus and my goals and stuff like that. But I don't knock anybody that is. I don't know if I agree with the transgender thing, but people like what they like, and I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I used to have a transgender friend, and I mean, she was cool. I mean, like super cool. Like went to high school together.
Yeah.
Like she was awesome. Her name. I mean, I'm not gonna throw her name out there, but she was cool. And then all of a sudden, like I I applied for this job, and she worked there, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm about to transform." I'm like, I don't know. I was just kind of mind blown.
Amazing.
I mean, I accept it because I don't see color, I don't see race, I don't see any of that stuff. Like
The differences don't have to make us divide. Like,
right.
I don't hate you because you chose whatever path. Like, I still see a person. I still love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got gay coworkers that guys still be like, I can't even be around them now, bro. What's happening? Like, you still a person. It's all love. It's just the promotion of this. I don't know. It's just what the fuck.
Yeah, I mean, it gets blown up, into a bigger ordeal.
Yeah.
But like when you live by it, that's when it gets. That's when people have something to say about it. Like when you live by it, when you become obsessed with it. I feel like obsession is obviously of the devil. So I mean, anything you can obsess over.
Goddamn. Thought somebody was on my ass.
Like
Goddamn.
everybody has their, their fix that they're obsessed with. But like when you start obsessing it and it starts taking over your whole life, then that's really the devil speaking. Like, that's when it's just like, all right, I gotta get in line. But obviously, people that don't want to be with a woman, like man's supposed to be woman, woman's supposed to be a man. Like that's not accepting of God. Like God doesn't accept that, essentially. But like I said, I'm kind of like half and half. I definitely don't agree with it. I'm gonna be with a woman all day, but I mean, I can't knock anybody else that likes what they like. But I feel like there is a slight, in my opinion, bit of confusion there. There's a reason why you wanted to experiment to, a different sexuality, or if you wanted a different mate. But I don't take away from the person that they are, because most of those people are cool as shit.
Yeah.
Probably the most genuine people that you've ever met in your life. They'll have
Absolutely.
your back. They'll have your back if you get locked up. They'll probably pick you up at 2 in the morning. They're probably better than some of the people that you roll with, Or the
Absolutely.
people that you know. So I'm kind of like both sides of the fence.
I'm just like sexual preference does not deter human decency. You know what I mean? And just a disclaimer, just because somebody likes the same sex or, you know, doesn't mean that they're attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm a guy, he's a gay guy, he's gonna want to try to get me. It doesn't mean that they're attracted to you. Everybody still has different preferences, things that they like. Just because they like the same sex doesn't mean that you check them out. So I do see the hysteria, but and we don't wish any hate. I don't like it when there has been attacks on the communities of any sort. I don't like it when just because this is what you chose, now you're a target. I don't like that. I don't like that for myself, and I know how that feels when it comes to just being black or just being a guy, or just being heterosexual. Now it's like, yo, like you think you run the world, and it's like, yo, like just eat your sandwich, bro. Like, what the fuck? You think you know what I think, you losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't thinking about you. So like, let's chill on all that shit. The hysteria, the mass hysteria is retarded to me. And it's effective marketing. The promotion is working. A lot of people are products of promotion. They don't even realize it for a lot of things. And to the it's not just to the sexual stuff, like it's to so many things. Like anything. I ain't gonna go too far. I really back. I digress. So it I'm gonna encourage people to just be human and have some human decency. The true aura of God is love. The foundation is love. So we're supposed to love all. Like, if you want to choose however you want to choose, that's on you. You got to deal with the repercussions of your actions, whatever you believe in, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in heaven or hell or final destination, whether you believe that you're going to have to even pay for your decisions. Every decision you've made is the sum of your life. So if this is a decision that you make, you got to deal with it. You got to sit with it. You have to deal with the repercussions of it. Now, that's not on us because of how you feel. And it's also not on us to project what we feel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's go ahead and say it. Fuck the feelings, man. Fuck the
It's on.
feelings.
It's almost like if these people are looking for support, like it's hard for. I'm gonna just speak for myself. For somebody like me who's not. I don't understand what you are going through, like because I don't live that lifestyle. Like I can't be. I can support you on at some level, like, but it can only go but so far. So I think like where like I don't know what I'm trying to say. Not to ask the question, but I think you should go somewhere else to find some support, someone who can support you better than I can, because I can only support you at a certain way. Because I don't agree with. Not that I don't agree with, but I don't
understand. You can't
understand.
You
I
can't
can't understand.
understand it.
I can't. Yeah. Thank you for clearing that up.
You know what I'm saying? You can't understand it. You kind of gave your thesis, but I want you to broaden it up for us, G. What you thought about the video?
Amazing.
I think it's spot on. I ain't got much to say on it, man. It's the devil's busy. And the devil's only here to steal, kill, and destroy. That's just how it is. So it's another one of those things that is common sense, but common sense is not common anymore. It's weird how people lost a lot of the common sense. It's like baffles me every single day.
Where do you think that happened?
It's with. Go ahead, G.
What you mean? What that's what happened? What do you mean?
Where do you think that happened? Where did we start to lose the commonality, the common sense?
Oh, since the beginning, since Eve bit that apple. I mean, common sense. We've been in a fallen state since then. It's just that it's building more and more and more and more as we go. Generation to generation. It's been done.
If that was the like them was the first two, Adam and Eve, then how was it common? That was an experiment gone wrong, wasn't it?
No, I wouldn't call it no experiment going wrong. No, I wouldn't say that.
So the common sense.
I think where you can say the common sense about that is I think they were told to not do something by God and they did it anyway. So they didn't have the common sense to listen to God.
It was a challenge.
You can say that, yeah. Something that God already knew what was going to happen. He already knew.
God already knows. He knows all. He's the all-knowing. He already knew that some people was going to choose to disobey. He already knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He know my heart though.
He does. He does. So where did in today's society, where did we start lacking common sense? When did the common become so distant?
I don't think that's a question we can answer. We don't know.
It still dwells down to just society is only as good as basically it's just the strength of the men. I keep saying over and over again, once you start losing that testosterone, you start worrying about you can't fight evil thoughts anymore, and you dig too much into your feelings, and that's just it's a downfall to keep on going. You're a slave to your feelings. Whatever you feel is what you're gonna do. So, hey, it's all in this whole alphabet thing is all a feeling. It's 100% all in your mind is a feeling. You feel like nobody says I know. It's just I feel like I am. I feel like I am. It's all a feeling. So once you subdue to them feelings, it's a wrap. The devil already got you.
Some of them say they know. I knew I was a man. I knew I was a woman. You know what I'm saying? Some of them say they know.
I think it starts with the lack of emotional intelligence, for lack of a better term. That's all I'm gonna say on it.
What you think, Corbin? Nigga eating. I feel you. It's a little late.
Ain't no picnic.
You muted.
You on mute, bro. You on mute, bro.
Yeah, my bad. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. I'm starving.
All good.
Um, what was the question? My bad.
Where do you think in today's society we started to lack common sense? Where was the divide in the commonality?
I don't even know, man. Honestly, like G said, common sense is not common anymore. Like I feel like the devil really is working overtime, man, on people, and a lot of people they fall victim to, I'm not gonna say worshiping the devil, but doing
The
things of the
devil's
devil. You know,
deeds.
like I feel like more people, in my opinion, with our generation, are against God than for God. But really, God's the one who put us on this earth, and He wants us to live and do right, by His word. But with social media, um, everything blown up, in your face, like Instagram, Facebook, high school, different high schools, whatever, Highland Springs. It doesn't matter where you're from. Like,
Hmm.
I guess like people fall victim to their surroundings, like what they see, and then they kind of imitate that or what they want to be. Even with like celebrities and stuff. Like somebody might follow somebody and then they start dressing like a celebrity, or somebody might find a different interest in this and then they start dressing like a girl or dressing like a man, like when they were born a woman, start dressing like a man. Like I feel like it's a brainwashed society. Like people don't think for themselves.
That's what I'm trying to ask is like, what's the benefit of brainwashing in a society?
I keep saying this. Like we just said it.
If the society weak and we don't got no men, then who is in charge and why do they want weak men in the society?
The devil.
Right? It's the devil. It's all the devil.
It's all the devil.
So that we could say the media is the devil then.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, every time you turn on the news, it's something negative. Somebody got shot. There was a car crash on 95. I mean, like somebody got shot at school, whatever. Like it's always something, man. It's never anything positive. So it's just like when you're around that 24/7, it's just like eventually it rubs off on you, and then you start doing things you probably wouldn't do, or being things that you never thought you would be, or trying to be things. Like it all starts in the mind, like G said. Like it's a feeling. People act off feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Like facts don't care about your feelings. That's what my boy says. He always tells me that. Facts are facts. Like people shoot people over feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Like like I don't want to get into it, but you get in a heated argument. You get so mad you black out. You black out to the point where you kill somebody. That's all a feeling. You felt that in the moment, but after the fact, you're gonna regret that after the fact. Like, damn, like I killed somebody, and now I'm going to prison the rest of my life. But in the moment, it was a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't think about the repercussions. Either that or they don't care. But every choice that you make in life, whether it's good or bad, it's gonna be some type of repercussion. You know what I'm saying?
You said a lot. So, so
I didn't mean to put it on y'all. Sorry about that.
no, you all good, man. You all good. This is actually thought provoking. I like it. So I'm trying to see, like, because we also, when we let the last episode that we had you on, actually, when we was outside, we talked about the side effects of social media. I highly encourage everybody to do a social media detox. You just get away. But the fact is also we are emotional beings. So everybody does everything from an emotion. Like even your discipline came from an emotion. You know what I'm saying? Even your work ethic came from an emotion, right? So emotion isn't the bad thing. It's more so the actions. And the mind is the victim to the monster of repetition. So it's what you're repeatedly being seen, what you're repeatedly being fed. The subconscious mind starts to hold that as this focal point. Whether it's true or false, that's the focal point. So whatever you focus on, you'll start to see, you'll see more of, and then you feel as though you have no choice but to act it out because now you're in that realm, you know. So
Yeah, I think once you become fixated on something that intrigues your interest, it's like
mhm.
you don't want to stop until you're that, or stop until you get that, whatever. Like, but it's all in the mind, and the mind is so powerful, it can control you to the point where like you could completely lose yourself, because it all started in the mind. Like it all started with one thought, then one picture or whatever, or seeing this or seeing that. Then all of a sudden, like, you want to become that, and it's just like you lose sight of who you really are and your purpose and what you really are on this earth to do and accomplish.
I
And
love it. I love
to
it.
me, that's just how I feel. And it's sad in my opinion, because it's like G said, I feel like even myself, like, I could use therapy. Everybody could use therapy, and for the better. Whether
Mhm.
everybody struggles with everything.
Something.
It doesn't matter what you struggle with. Everyone's going through something.
Something. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter who you are. Like, talking to somebody and being vulnerable to somebody is like
Mhm.
the most effective way to really change and grow as a human. And a lot of people can't really effectively communicate with people in our generation. Like, they think life is a game. It's not a game. Like, it's not a game of chess.
You preaching.
Yeah.
It's really
You
not. Like,
preaching.
yeah, I mean, it really isn't a game. But it's not up to me to it's not up to me to really, you know, I guess you could say, change people. I can only change myself, but I can only,
Exactly.
I can only go off of what I feel and what I think and what I see in this generation.
There you go. We have a question in the comments. At the Quantum Soup says, does quote unquote love breed tolerance? Think about the idea of celebrity. There were and continue to be celebrities who are homosexual, who are lovable. Celebrity is influence, and America is about notoriety. Does love breed tolerance, people?
To an extent.
Your mic loud, Keith.
My mic is loud.
Yeah.
It's still loud.
Distorted.
What about now?
Yeah, that's better.
All right, I was probably too close to it. That's a very good question, Kwan. And I think to some extent, it does breed tolerance, because if you love someone, you go put up with their bullshit or what you deem their bullshit. So yeah, it does. It does to some extent. But and also in love, you gotta be willing to tell the truth, even if it don't sound good to the people you love.
There we go. What you think, G? What's your answer? Does love breed tolerance?
No, I think fake love brings tolerance. I think idolization brings tolerance. Um,
Mm.
Being accepted by other people brings tolerance. Being a follower brings tolerance. I mean, showing as he would say with celebrities, if everybody listens to what they listen to, you're gonna be one. You don't have no identity. You want to be followers of everybody else, and be like, okay, yeah, that's cool. We should all listen to that, or we should all do that. I mean, that's why we have a whole bunch of followers. Everybody needs to follow something instead of being an individual and standing up for themselves. I mean, everybody knows, it's 100%. You can tell it's nothing's good about certain music that we listen to, is how certain people are moving. Everybody in their mind says it's not right. It's not right to do this, not right to do that. But they'll just be like, I'll just follow them and do it because everybody else is doing it. Everybody's scared. Well, not everybody. Most people are scared to stand up for what's right. So I don't think so. I wouldn't call it love.
I wouldn't either. So yeah, no. Does love breed tolerance? I could see the connection that you're making there, Quan, but nah, love doesn't breed tolerance. Uh, I would agree with Mr. Giovanni here that that is like faux love. It's like that's not real love because real love is being honest, brutally honest if necessary, when necessary. Real love is being able to say no. That's why I say I don't got no yes man. I don't want no yes man in my camp. You feel me? Like real love, and this is from that response G. That's unconditional love. um, and you also said my answer to what was the start of the lacking of the common sense. Why is common sense not common anymore? If you ask me, it started with all of this acceptance. I think acceptance is what led us to this divide of commonality. So everybody's being accepted. You got the participation trophies. So everybody's a winner. Everybody gets the same result. The group projects where one person did all the effort, but everybody got the good grade. You know, everybody got easy or everybody passed because the teacher tired. Fuck it, get y'all out here. Um, everybody, all of this acceptance is the start of this decline of the common sense.
Hold on, we got breaks in the chat. About time. We got breaks in the chat. Gee, we got breaks in the chat. Hey, where did Quan's message come from? Because I don't see any of the comments or anything popping up until this brick squad.
It's on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, they haven't integrated so we can I can't pull it up on the screen yet. I guess they still working on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But remember we couldn't do Rumble for a while and then they fixed it, so Instagram coming. Oh, that was crazy.
So yeah, I believe the acceptance is the start of the decline of the common sense. We lack common sense because it's not common anymore for discipline. It's not common anymore for failure. It's not common anymore to be to have a certain type of risk in losing. It's not common for you to get a certain type of result.
It's also not common for anything to have meaning anymore. Everything's fluid and loose and left up to interpretation of the individual based on how they feel.
Mm-hmm. So with common sense is not common anymore, we're getting further and further away from the truth. Everybody sees their truth and is getting away from the truth.
And truth isn't plural. There's
Right.
no such thing as truths. There's truth.
And it's also quite simple.
It could be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love all of that. Anybody else got anything else to say about the we went on the journey, but
Yeah, this is like the longest topic we ever had in the history of FMF. I mean, it's been like an hour plus on this.
You got some editing to do tonight. It said, y'all talk about loving. Hold on, we got another comment. Y'all talk about loving all people, though. Outside of God, there are others who practice to do the same. So even without the concept of God's love, the deception of acceptance is the faux love. Not everyone knows that, though.
Who that?
You know who.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that.
I can't see shit.
Does love breed
Who would
tolerance?
he say is doing that?
Hold on, let Corbin go.
You said love breeds tolerance. Is that what it was in the comment section?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my thing is, you don't love somebody if you have to tolerate being around them. That's not love, you know. Like that's just my opinion. Like if you constantly have to tolerate them, it's like, do you really even like them? You
You
know,
could
because
love
like
somebody without liking them, though.
huh?
You could love somebody without liking them, though.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah. I guess I'm on the fence about that.
That's the truth, Keith.
I digress.
I feel like there's I don't know, it's just a fine line.
That's G word, fine line.
Hmm. A fine line based on what you could tolerate.
Yeah, yeah, I guess that is. I guess it can go both. I guess it goes both ways.
Oh, that's dope, man. I truly appreciate it. And I love all of you guys' transparency, authenticity, and your knowledge and experience. You know, um, so you say y'all talk about loving all people, though. Outside of God, there are others who practice to do the same. So even without the concept of God's love, the deception of acceptance is the faux love.
When he says that there's other people that try to love everybody, who was he pertaining to?
That's what I wanted to know. When you say outside of God, there are others who practice to do the same. What do you mean?
Yeah, what the?
I mean, essentially, as humans, we're supposed to love everybody, even our enemies.
You talking about
Right.
atheists?
The only religion I've read, and even I'm not a scholar on religions, all I seen was Christianity that said to love everybody. I don't know if any other religion actually says that.
No, that's why I said all religions have a merit of truth. You know, like
You say you think all religions have a merit of truth?
every religion has a merit of truth. Like the core principle is around humanity. It's like being a decent human. You're supposed to love one another. You're not supposed to act out of a spirit of fear. You're not supposed to act out of anger and hate. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to just kill and conquer willingly. Like it's simples. Like every religion has a merit of truth.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know about that, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I know some people who are polytheistic. They have multiple religions or subscribe to multiple religions.
So they serve many gods.
Hmm.
I feel like that's
What's
what's being programmed.
what do you mean? I'm trying to figure. So what good is that?
Just proving
Like,
the point that there's merit and
there's only one
I'll
God.
say he says merit. What's merit about
there's
loving gods? What do you mean?
I'm saying that there's a merit of truth in all religions.
But I'm trying to understand. What do you? What are you trying to prove here? I mean, I'm not trying to prove, but what do you? I'm not trying to figure out what you're saying. Like that. Like, are you saying like because? I mean, crack. I mean, crack could be good for you because it helps you have adrenaline. That's a merit in crack. Are you saying crack is good? I'm trying to figure out
He's
what you
talking
mean.
about. He's talking about the text of religion.
Mm-hmm.
You do it, Trey. I get what you're
But
saying.
you're saying because something like a good, there's a good part of each one that means that they have as a good thing because it has like maybe like one of the things that's good about it. Is that
Each
what you mean?
religion has a merit of truth. Yes. Every religion has a merit of truth. Whichever one aligns with you, whichever one you decide to indulge in and you believe with, then that's what you go along with. you know, but every religion has a merit of truth to it.
It's essentially within a religion, if you acknowledge that something is good about that the religion says or something like that, that's a merit of truth. Like it is good to, treat people kindly or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a religious person.
What about the one that they believe the cows are gods? Is that something good in that?
Who believe cows are God?
The Indians, they believe that like they don't eat they can't eat cows. They worship cows.
I don't know. You
Yeah,
gotta ask the
yeah.
Indians.
You have to learn more about the religion. I don't think they worship cows specifically, but it's something in tune with that. You know, like we use cattle as a reference in religion. Cattle was currency in Christianity. You know, it's just more of a likeness of appreciation, but you'll have to figure that out for yourself. That's why I say every religion has a merit of truth. If that's what throws you away from that religion, however you came across that, then you're not going to indulge in it. Cool, you know, but if something else intrigued you about it, like their rituals of fasting, like what they believe the temple of the body is, and all of that type of stuff, then you'll be more drawn into it. And if you look into a lot of religions, because we're not going to stay here too long, if you look into a lot of religions, there are a lot of similarities. As Keys pointed out, it's the text, is how it's worded, is, you know, the rituals of connectivity, but all of them are centered around trying to be better people.
I feel like there's only one truth, and that's the Lord
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
That's just my
I,
opinion.
I, get- I
I
get y'all
mean,
saying that, but let me stop.
that's what
Let
I'm
me
talking
stop
about.
y'all.
For I don't know.
Let me
I don't
stop
know what
y'all.
you're
Let me
talking
stop
about.
y'all right
I'm
there.
trying to figure out what he's
Let
talking
me
about.
stop y'all right
There's
there.
only
Let me
one.
stop y'all right there. To to a great population of people on Earth, the fact that we see this God that was in the middle of the Sahara without a tan as our Lord and Savior, it's not truth to them. It sounds to them just like we can hear cows are gods. Like who's to say who's right? We can believe what we want, but to many more people out there, that shit don't make no sense to them.
But what does make sense is love thy neighbor. What does make sense is thou shalt not steal. You know what I'm saying? What does make sense, you know, are those merits of truth, you know, peace and prosperity, those types of things. So, yes,
Those merits. That's true. Where did those merits come from?
Hey man,
we got our own belief.
No, I'm talking about the merits of like thou shalt not kill, thou shalt do. Where do you think those came from?
We can say God, or however which way you say God, Yahweh, Buddha, whoever, is still God.
No, so they all came from where?
One,
the one.
God.
merit of truth.
I think that this conversation, yeah, I add on to where why this world is going on like this. Everybody is just creating some type of truth.
For
Okay.
themselves.
It creates
Some
the it creates
This,
the debate.
this is where
I know.
the
Yeah,
conversation
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
about
I'm
to
yeah.
talking
divert.
On the
about.
next
Yeah.
episode,
But I learn more every time I talk to you. I learn more because I don't be outside there. I learn how people think. It's I see why.
You know what I'm
so you
saying?
saying the people that believe cows are gods are just
Waste
they
of
the
people.
problem with the world?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say it was a problem with the world. No, I didn't say it was a problem with the
We
world.
got another comment said a lot of religious beliefs overlap. There are certain virtues that relate somewhat universally. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you, sir. It's
People
just
want
wording.
people want to believe what they want to believe in. They don't want to open themselves up to the word, what's true. That's just how I feel. Like
Right, because the word is what you subscribe to. You know what I'm saying? So somebody else looking on the outside looking in is going to say the same thing from what they was subscribed to. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's the culture they were brought up in, which makes sense. That's why they believe that. But I mean, I don't think it's true. That's just my opinion. But I only know one religion that's true. That's just how I was brought up. But I mean, I know that's a touchy subject for people.
I know spirit is true. A lot of religion has a lot of BS in it. That I know.
So this was an amazing topic. But we go close it right here, respectfully. Not to cut you off, Trey, not to cut you off, Corbin. You know.
That would be best.
On the next episode of FMF.
Yes. Much love to everybody. Thank you all for being here with us. These 2 topics actually lasted us like 4. You know what I'm saying? We probably could divvy it up because we damn sure ain't talked about homeboy talking about the trans community for like an hour now. So.
We got one more topic though.
No, that was it for the night.
Really?
And we got one more topic, G. I saw it in the
Yeah, we switched it because the guys.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then we'll get to that Sunday because I definitely want to get to that topic.
Yeah.
Damn, we could have kept talking then. I thought we had another topic. That's why I was wrapping it up. Yeah.
But I appreciate you, Corbin. Let them know you've been on the podcast before. Let them know where they can find you at, man. So I know you a sneakerhead, you do your thing. Let people know where they can find you.
Yes.
Find me in my sneaker room, taking videos of new sneakers and doing sneaker reviews. Nah, I'm just playing. But
do you like the white and gold ones?
I actually do like those, the women's ones.
Mm-hmm. Fire.
Those up.
I got them.
What do you think about the state of Jordan colorways coming out nowadays?
Like which ones?
Right.
Anything that ain't retro.
Oh yeah, garbage. I mean, I wouldn't wear it if it's not retro. But I did get the leather bread 4s. I got those on the shock drop.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty clean. Trayvon, he commented on my little review I did, unboxing thing.
Yeah, man. Out of all these guys, I think I'm the sneakerhead out of the group. So we could talk. And I definitely got to get them 4s. That's coming out next month. And after that, I don't really see much else other than them green 5s. That's coming out much later in the year.
I can talk.
I could talk.
All day. But you guys can follow me on Instagram, C_red89. I also DJ too, so if you need a DJ for a party, a wedding, a birthday bash, let me know. I'm your guy. I got the equipment and all that stuff.
Love it.
All right. There's been another one. I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with us. You know, we might be on later on this week, and we got some more announcements coming up, man. So keep on rocking with us. I see we steady growing. Appreciate y'all. We're growing very fast. Been a long grind. We've been doing this over 3 years. We appreciate y'all for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you'll see on the next one, man. Appreciate y'all.
Love.